Hello there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. Today with a new series called CSGO Quick Demos, where I will be reviewing 3 of your rounds of your demo in order to help you analyze what you did wrong and what you could improve on. Today's demo would be by Pack right here. He says he's a Silver Elite Master and used to be Gold Level 1, and he also said that towards the end of the game he only had 2 team members because they had to kick 2 guys, probably because of griefing stuff. But anyhow, he wants us to take a look at round 6, 11 and 12, so let's check it out and see what we can actually find out for him in order to help him improve. So one thing I really did notice is that these CTs were absolutely pushing, and the stuff that they're doing doesn't make sense, like pushing up B stairs right there with the knob. It's just, or underpass in general with the knob, it's not the smartest thing you can possibly do. And a quick notice beforehand, which I really did notice, for silver players, do not buy flashes. Practice mollies, nades, and also especially smokes, but just skip the flashes until you're something like MG1 or so, because before that it's mainly really just team flashes, which will probably just hinder yourself. You just got team flashed by the other guy, and in a later round I also saw you throwing a flash which did not quite work out. So they rotated over and his friend got killed right here, and Obesat, oh no, he was kicked actually, I think. And now he's left alone in a 1v3 scenario against a full buy, so his chances are actually pretty bad. So let's see what he can do. He's just playing very kind of looking around, and you got the kill right there, but you really should have been dead because you were looking to Palace and back and forth, but he wasn't noticing you for some reason, which did work out for you. But the next time you really should kind of only look at one place where people could be coming from and then switch over to the next one as soon as you're there. He's going for the plant right here, and if you know the guys right there, in my opinion you should not go for the plant, but instead switch your weapon again and then kill him, because otherwise you will just die like you did right here. And once again, this ties into the other thing with just learning smokes a little better. You could have gotten a probably a safer plant if you would have thrown the smoke a little closer to you. But yeah, so let's move on to round 11, which is next round we're gonna take a look at. So yeah, so far you really gotta work on your grenade usage. So as I said before, don't practice flashes all often, but get your smokes down and some HE and mollies maybe, that would really help you. But especially smokes, they're really the thing that you should learn first when it comes to grenades. So he bought an AK, and this time around it seems like they're kind of moving or building up towards a middle push, not B, but a middle push. And right here you really gotta watch your minimap, because this guy was visible on the minimap all the time, and actually if you and your teammates would have like checked that a little better, you could have saved your teammate. Once again, the CTs are here, they're very pushy, which is not a smart thing to do, and actually quite good checking that. I assume you did hear him, or your teammate called it out, so you were able to kind of lure him or bait him into your shots, which was kind of nice. And also this shot did work out for you, so yeah, so far so good. Let's check it out a little more. Now something's coming up that I want to talk about as well, and that's your using of the flash grenade once again. The way you threw it right here doesn't do anything pretty much. Like, if we check it, just resume it. Can we please? Thank you. It basically would pop right here, and the enemies were able to see it the whole time flying right here, and even if some would be standing right here, he would have not gotten flashed by that. So really completely honest, just skip the flash bangs for a little while and work on your smoke grenades. That's more important. Again, holding the backstab, and right here you both are doing something very passive, so you got the man advantage. You can just push together. That's the important thing right here. So next time, do not hold the backstab. Backstab holding only is like useful when you got a couple of more people or when you know the side is clear, but since you guys did not know if the side was clear or not, you were kind of at a disadvantage. Here your teammate got killed, and you're doing one big mistake right here. So in theory, it's you gotta have to take the aim duel, because you only got 20 seconds left. You cannot rotate to the other side, and you also do not know where he is, but he knows where you are because you're stepping a lot. Like, just play this in here. Just by that, he knows exactly where you are, and that's why you got killed right here. Not just partly because you weren't aiming at the correct spot, but also because he was able to hear you throughout the whole time. And oh my god, he's bunny hopping. Holy hell, and that in silver? Alright, let's move on. So, round 12, last round that we're gonna take a look at and try to give you guys some more tips. So far, use shift if you want to be silent. It's very important, especially in 1 versus 1 situations where you can basically hear everything. Also, the scoping sound does make noise as well, so be aware of that. Just in general, you just be more aware. Awareness is something that you probably should work on a little bit, as well as your smoke grenade usage. And once again, then you should actually be set and good for the Nova rank soon again. Now this time around you're moving up right here, and again, since the CTs are always pushing, checking back is not a bad idea. And you want to get a kill right there. And something is coming up that I remember. You're running and firing at the same time. That's something you should never do. You see the bullets are all over the place and you're still doing it. The reason why you're hitting him now is because you're crouching, and I don't know if you're aware of that, but if you crouch, your shot or your spray will be accurate as well. So if you did it on purpose, great job. If not, now you know, if you want to move while spraying, always crouch, otherwise you won't be accurate. Of course now, it's kind of hard again for you, because you're in a 1 versus 4 scenario, which is almost impossible to win, or not impossible, extremely hard. So what's going on now? You're watching the spot, which is kind of good. And then you see the guys coming right here. Headshot, nice. Get another kill on this guy. And now you're doing something that I do not agree on. You saw another guy was there, but you're turning your back to him. So you really just should have not turned your back to them. This was probably the main reason why you got killed. Because if you wouldn't have, you could have played with this cover around and just kind of played the angles game a little bit. And even though they had you kind of sighted, you could have just survived a little longer, maybe gotten a kill, because this guy was 10 HP. Of course you do know that, but you always gotta do as much as you can. So make sure you're facing the right direction. Also kind of ties in a little bit with crosshair placement. But yeah, those were the tips or things that I could tell you. I hope this was somewhat helpful for you. I hope I wasn't too harsh on you. If I was, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope this was helpful once again. And I also hope you guys enjoyed the video, and Lucky Skill Faker out.